is Jordan's assistant, and she just wants to be promoted. She just wants to come up, and she kind of lacks the confidence to be able to ask for what she wants because she's being bullied by Jordan. And, I think it's that classic story of women in the workplace afraid to speak up about, what it is that they deserve. And she really just has this amazing app, and she's the fresh voice that Jordan's looking for. But every time she tries to speak up, she gets crushed. April is being abused by Jordan. That relationship is tough. I don't know that I could personally do it, but April feels like she needs Jordan. She needs to take Jordan's abuse. I think every abuser needs a victim, and April, to some degree, is happily being that victim. And not so happily. She's like suppressing all the anger and all the things that she wants to say to Jordan. But she needs to speak up for herself. And Jordan takes advantage of using April. Marsai is a dream to work with. I've seen her play Diane on Blackish for all these years, and Diane is kind of ruthless. So I was just like, what kind of person is Marsai? Like, is she still a child? And she is, like, all day. She's so much fun. She's silly. She's just so full of life and so smart. She makes such smart acting choices, like even just working alongside her, working with her, improvising with her. She just gets it, and it's so much fun. I just love that she can tap into being a mean adult who hurts my feelings to just a fun, goofy kid. The Black Girl Magic came strong with this one. I think, Will had a vision. He's been really great about just championing women and girls, and so this in particular is such a women-heavy storyline. And it's in front of the scenes, behind the scenes. You have Tina directing, Tina Chisholm. You have Marsai, who pitched this movie as a girl. You have me and Regina being able to be in this movie, and just we're all working together to make this the best movie possible. This film is bringing attention to bullying of all forms. Like, sometimes you're not aware of the fact that you may be speaking down to someone or crushing someone's spirits or dreams. And I think it's just making us aware of all the ways in which we may be bullying others, whether it's in the workplace, whether it's at school. Maybe you've been bullied personally and you didn't know. But we're just calling attention to it in a funny way, in an everyday way.
Big Jordan Sanders has isolated herself as a person because she was hurt as a child. And so she sort of carried this tough exterior and this fortress in her adult life. So the magic comes at a time where, you have to sort of ask yourself as a writer, why now? And I think if she wasn't allowed through magic to go back and sort of see how much she's changed and allowed bullying to change the spirit of who she is on the inside, that's sort of the miracle of the magic for Jordan Sanders. So she got a redo. The story about how she brought the idea in helped me sort of make the ground the idea of how there are Black girls in this world doing incredible things. Like, that's a miracle in itself, that a 10-year-old girl could come through Universal Studios and say, I have an idea for my first feature film. And it was a combination of just the idea that it hadn't been done, and her gumption and just spiritness about coming in and bringing that idea. I just saw that girl walking through the halls of Universal, just like how much courage and belief that it takes to do that. And I thought, I'm curious about this project and her as an actress specifically. Women came around Marsai to support her and lend the magic that they've created in their own life to lift her up to make her first feature. So Issa, who is a self-made woman on her own, from a web series to a HBO hit, these are miracles to me. And so when she comes to bring her energy and her magic and support Marsai. Regina, a comedic force, who I've had the pleasure to work with before and is just a powerhouse. Same thing, experienced film comedian, comes to do the same thing. April and Jordan, the characters, cross paths to teach each other something. And I think April could learn some of the gumption and shark-like behavior of her mentor, Jordan. And Jordan could learn to take some of the layers off. And she actually earned a friend out of their relationship. But I look at April as a woman who probably joined the company to be like Jordan one day until she got to know her. I love him. He's very supportive. He is super supportive of women and the whole idea of all these women coming together to support Marsai. And he's been the black man magic for sure. I hope audiences come in for a joyful time, first of all. Joy and laughter. And also, just open to the idea of magic and how it could enter your life and change you. And so I just want moms, dads, kids to come and hopefully have a little bit of a discussion about being your true self then and now. That would be my ideal.